God actually, multiple times in the Bible says to rejoice in your suffering because you know that that's going to make you stronger.
Whenever I'm stressed, I just find that running kind of relieves that stress and gets me in the right place, I guess. So mid-season, my max mileage is going to be pretty much 70 miles a week, and that week is basically made up of a long run, which is 14, 15 miles, a workout day, which is usually 10 to 12 miles, and the filler days are kind of like medium runs / easy runs, that's 6 to 8 miles. I try to eat 4 to 5 hours before the race, so if it's a morning race, sometimes I just won't eat. But if I do eat, it's going to be something light, so I guess toast.
At first, it was health reasons, like purely, and then once I got like more educated on the environmental factors of being vegan, then that kind of like motivated me to stay vegan. During Thanksgiving, it's always like super hard because you see like a big turkey and it like looks good. Like it still looks good to me and it looks kind of appetizing, but it's just like I'm more used to avoiding it and not eating it that I'm kind of like conditioned to not really crave it anymore. But obviously like the smell of bacon still like smells really good.
People are gonna like say anything about me or think anything about me or Christianity, I want them to like base that off of like what they see in me. I think my biggest obstacle is knowing that people think something about Christianity that isn't the truth of it. I think people kind of just think what everyone else tells them to be true about Christianity, and it puts a judgment on me that isn't necessarily the truth.
The formula for success is basically put in mileage. You don't need too much talent or skill. As long as you put in the mileage and work hard, you're going to find success. Yeah, so once I kind of realized that, I'm like, okay, every single day I'm gonna work 100% and see where this takes me. I think to be a good runner, it's more than just putting in the mileage. You also have to, I guess, orient your day based on your run. So that means getting enough sleep, getting enough water, getting enough food. So I take that all into account.
When I first started, I would cheat a lot because it was a lot of like extra effort that I didn't want to put into just like eating. Like it's a very simple thing. I think nowadays it's like the best time to become vegan just because there's so many more options than before, and basically every restaurant has like an option that you can get vegan. Even like fast food restaurants have alternatives too now, so it's not only for, you know, like the privileged, like wealthy people who can afford being vegan. It's a lot more accessible nowadays, so.
That should be about 4 miles. If you have 3 miles.
I think the majority of people like try to go along with the crowd, and I try to set myself apart by basically just not doing that, doing the opposite.
Oh my God, it's like my first time in years.
I want to see like everyone have like the happiness that I've found in being Christian. I think it's so like awing that there could be somebody that like creates the entire world, but like also like wants you and is like pursuing you.
I mean, after your sister like wins the state championship, it's kind of a lot to live up to. After she won, I was like, okay, I guess this is my goal now. I have to win a state championship. But once kind of this year, I realized that there's more to running than just having that one result.
It is a lot easier to have like vegan and vegetarian friends when you are vegan, just because it's something to like talk about sometimes, and like you can talk about like, I don't know, what your favorite like vegan restaurants, or like the new like vegan ice cream that showed up at Trader Joe's or something. Like it's like a similar interest, like it's kind of a mini community.
Being surrounded by people that are also Christian increases your relationship with God, I think. And having people around me that are encouraging me, that not necessarily just because they agree with me, but because like we're all working towards a common goal, it's definitely like this sense of unity and like togetherness. God's like number one like command for us as Christians is like go make disciples, and so I definitely see myself as someone that wants to do that, but at the same time, like, you don't ever want to shove Bible verses down someone's throat. You don't like want people to feel like you're imposing your beliefs on someone, and I would never do that. I try to share the good news with like someone, especially like when I see someone that's struggling, and like I know that I've needed God so many times when I'm struggling, and so like I'll share it with them.
If someone is like talking about how they're considering going vegan or vegetarian, then I'd like kind of step in and be like, oh, like it actually works for me super well. I know what to feed myself now, like, and I know how to like nourish my body in a better way than just, you know, eating what I want because it tastes good.